Welcome back, you salty bucks. Week 7, we're out of heaven. Week 8, gates of hell. I tried. I thought there was a rhyme there, but there wasn't. Week 8, pick a date. We're just going to go with the whole Kings theme, I guess, with the weeks this year. Man, this mic is all fucking wonky. All right, so last week we had some winners, we had some losers, we had someone stay undefeated. I can't imagine who. But before we get to that, you might be wondering, what's this? What's this jersey I have on? It says no Mars groin. Well, folk, we play other fantasy sports, and one of them is fantasy baseball for the California Penal League, and your boy No Mars groin won this year. Shout out rain delays, Kyle. So yeah, maybe for our league this year, you might see a commish jersey like in football form, and the champ might get their own version. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You never know. But back to football, week 7. Let's start with the winners. It was me. I beat Brody by 2 points. David Montgomery scored a touchdown, and they yanked his ass out the game because the Bears mauled the Patriots. And if we were going just based off mascots, Bears would always probably, not always, but most of the time, if it was an army of Bears versus an army of Patriots, I picked the army of Bears. So that's how I'm going to base all my NFL picks now, mascot versus mascot. So, I beat Brody. He had a great time in Western Mass watching me win. And then in an unexpected victory called by yours truly, Brisket beat Champ. And Champ only scored 50 points. That's the LBL Champsbula. Welcome to it. Round of applause. I'm so happy to have you in the Champsbula club because Mr. Robinson, your face fits Hasbula's head better than anyone I've had so far. So I tried not to do it too much. I tried not to use all my Hasbula content on you, but if you're ever LBL again, let's just say I have a couple lined up, and I'm only going to show a couple right now. So, Champsbula, he lost 81-50. Then we had Stephen Ayers Ghost beat Gary. Korn beat Kyle. Joe beat, what's his face? Shrimp Boy. Dan. And then on the up and up, Slim Pickens. We'll get to that later. He needs a name change. But Slim Pickens beat Tickle. Tickle still 0-7. So we have the undefeated watch and the unbeaten watch. Or wait, those are the same watch. Those are both on me. So yeah, we're not watching John. Yeah, all right, week 8. Let's get to it. Actually, let's get to the there were some trades this week. I might have gone a little bit overboard. I traded the newly acquired DJ Moore for George Pickens and Michael Carter, along with Elijah Moore. So I traded the Moore whores for some more. And then I flipped Mr. George Pickens and James Conner prior to some news for Debo. So Debo and Conner both being out, that trade just seems like George Pickens is free for a week, so that's fun. But I just, I was going to talk about my little red paperclip, Zay Jones. I've been offering him in trades nonstop, and I finally traded him and Chase Edmonds for DJ Moore. And DJ Moore turned into Michael Carter and George Pickens. And George Pickens and James Conner turned into Debo. So, I mean, essentially, I'm not great at math, but it might be like since you got Zay Jones, traded Zay Jones for Debo, right? That's how that works. I don't know. Conspiracy theories. But yeah, all right. So week 8, let's go into the matchups. We have the battle of the top, the 1 versus the 2. Abu Kaki, first seed, facing Joe, second seed. My team. Unfortunate news. Jamar Chase out for the season. Not great. Kelsey on a bye. Not great. Newly acquired Debo. Hurt. Not great. Tyler Lockett hurt, not great. Devontae Adams battling the worst flu symptoms of his life, not great. So, Joe, if there ever was a week for me to get a loss, it might be this one, but I'm gonna still pick me because you're starting Mac Jones, who does not have feeling in his toes. And yeah, I hope I win. I hope I pull it out. I'm not going to say too much about Joe because I like his team, but I like me better. So, me. And then we have Steve McNair's Ghost versus Champ. I'm doing this after the Thursday night game, so Champ already had Lamar, Leonard, and Andrews all play, giving him 39.9 points. He also has Lazard in his lineup right now, but he's out, so he's probably gonna have to just play Gallup. Yeah, let's hope this Andrews injury isn't long term, Snail. Let's hope. But I'm gonna pick Adam, even though he is playing Russell Wilson. I'm not big on that. So, but Snail's team's just not a champion right now. I don't know. He just scored 50 points, so he's giving me nothing to bet on. And then next week or the week after that, he's got some buys. So I see a lot of losses in Champ's future. So I'm picking Adam. All right. Next. Ooh, I want to get the next bus. Judge Judy versus Slim Pickens. This is an easy one for me. This guy's on the up and up. It's Slim Pickens. Judge Judy, he likes to put up some points and lose. I think this one's going to be 130 to 131. Slim Pickens needs to change his name. There's been some proposed ones, including, maybe the name Mandy, but we'll see what he changes it to. But the projection's 116, 106, so even Yahoo agrees with me. Corey's going to win. Then we have 6 versus 7, some pulp versus the shrimp emoji, Gary versus Dang. Gary's already had some players play his stack of Godwin and Evans that everyone, loves to get after the draft. Did okay. 25.8. He's projected to crush Dan, but we'll see. We'll see. Dan's got some trade blue balls. He feels like he's right about there to blow. But then he's just got two honking blue balls. Yeah. So I pick some pulp. I pick Gary to beat Dang. Next matchup, Battle of the Bottoms. Battle of the Bottoms. It's gonna be weird when you got two bottoms going in the same room. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's Kyle versus Tickle, and this is Tickle's week. This is Tickle's week. I've said this a lot of weeks in a row, maybe every week in a row, except for when he faced me. But this is Tickle's week. Zeke not playing. Pollard RB1 on the week. RB1 Pollard. But Tickle already had some players play. He had Devin Duvernay give him 14.4. That's great. Tom Brady 17. That's not killer. So, as of now, John's in it. He's a Donovan Peoples-Jones touchdown away from a victory. Luckily, he's going against Kyle, who I'm not going to do any math with. He's averaging like 10 points the past couple weeks. So, John. Okay, last matchup. My boy Brisky, my ride or die. Love you, Brisky. 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 Facing Corn. Brisket, it's unfortunate. You reached out for an RB2. I gave you James Conner, and his ribs are busted. I'm sorry, man. I wanted to pick you to win this week. I picked you last week, and you beat Snail. You beat one of the top seeds, but now you have to face Corn. Corn's got that deadly stack I talk about every single time I'm on this fucking camera, except for the bye week. Allen and Diggs. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's so great. And it's week 8. I can't go against it. Corn, win. All right. Yeah, I guess that's really all we've got this week. We had a lot of trades in our dynasty league. We had some trades in this league. I expect some more trades if there's some players out on Sunday morning. So everyone keep your eyes peeled. And if Brisket sends you a trade and you don't like it, I'm giving everyone the okay to just leave it pending. So All right, commish out.